was taken from tissue recovered at the crash site. Externally, she is a perfect Terran clone.
If she looks Terran, is she truly a Neo-Sapien?
She is a Neo-Sapien under the skin, and loyal to me.
But can a mere exotrooper get close enough to Admiral Winfield to destroy him?
J.T. Marsh is Winfield's pet. This female was assigned to Marsh's Exosquad. It is only a matter of time until she is in Winfield's presence. I have information that the Resistance is planning to free a shipment of Terran prisoners. I will arrange for the clone to be among them.
Okay, move it, folks. We gotta get out of here before the Neos send out a patrol.
I'm an exotrooper. I need to get back to my squad.
Three contacts in Sector 5. Butler, 3 hostiles coming your way.
We're ready for him, Marsh. You heard the man. Let's do it. Nobody fires till I do. A little more. Fire!
I'm on him.
Lieutenant!
Hey! Hold your fire. We'll take him alive.
I need some med techs over here. We've got a live one.
Nice shot, Lieutenant.
You didn't think I'd shoot him in the back, did you?
Lieutenant O'Reilly, next time you leave your position to go on a wild Neo chase, you'll be packing jump pots back at base.
Yes, sir.
If there'd been one more of them out there, that might be you lying there instead of him.
Exofleet orders are to take prisoners whenever possible, sir.
I don't need you to remind me of my orders, Lieutenant.
I'll be glad when this mopping up operation is over.
Somebody told me the Resistance is tracking them with dogs.
Yeah, well, there aren't any dogs on Venus anymore. Not since the big famine after the Neos took over. You know what the trouble with Venus is, Marsala? There's no moon.
Can you spare some heat?
Good evening, Lieutenant O'Reilly.
Look, I'm sorry Captain Butler was so hard-nosed today.
We took a lot of casualties during the invasion. Some of us didn't even make it to the ground. I think the captain feels responsible. Besides, jump troops just don't like E-frame jockeys.
Have you ever been inside an E-frame? I've got to fly a night recon. Why don't you, tag along? I mean, that is, if Marsala here will let us use his two-seater.
It's amazing!
This is a heavy attack E-frame. It's slow and clumsy.
You love it, don't you? The flying.
Well, I guess you could say that's why I joined the Exo Fleet. Looks like we got visitors. Maybe you'd like to go up again sometime?
Are you asking me out on a date, Lieutenant?
Any objections?
I tell the troopers in my squad, personal relationships in a command can interfere with the soldiers' concentration, even cost lives.
You're right. But I'm not in your platoon.
Trooper Alice Naretti reporting for duty. Sir, what's the matter, JT? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
Exosquad.
The outer skin is going to separate soon! Hang on!
Welcome to Able Squad.
Thanks. They told me it'd be fun.
Naretti's tumbling.
Fire your stabilizers, Naretti!
Nightmare?
Yeah.
I had one, too. It was about Naretti. I guess seeing her again disturbed me more than I thought.
She's the only trooper I ever lost. I carry her picture in my E-frame to remind me.
It's hard for me to talk about the prison camps. It's almost like I was never there.
Hey, shouldn't you get some sleep, Naretti?
I tried, but I'm just not tired. Must be the excitement of getting back to the squad.
Well, don't let Marsala keep you up all night talking. Neo-Sapiens may not need sleep, but you do.
A pirate ship was delivering weapons to the Resistance, and I caught a ride with them back to Venus. I guess I was anxious to get back to the squad and start fighting the Sapes again.
We don't use that word, Alice. They're Neo-Sapiens. Neos if you're in a hurry.
Hey, look what I found!
Looks like your stomach's trying to go for help.
It's a pooch.
Take it outside, Bronski.
Aw, come on, Sarge. It's raining cats and dogs out there.
It's all right. Animals never have liked me.
How can it lick your face and bark at hers?
Probably thinks Bronski's another dog.
Yeah, he's just hungry, that's all. We'll just give you Naretti's food if she doesn't want it.
Come in.
Have you got a minute, JT?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
I need to get back in an E-frame. The squad won't accept me as one of them until I do.
I can't let you fly.
It's not my fault I crashed. It was a malfunction. Bad luck. I'm a good pilot.
Alice, I was just gonna say, you can't fly without medical clearance. You should have had the medtechs check you out in Vesta.
You don't blame me, do you? For the crash, I mean.
I blame myself. You weren't ready. Maybe somebody with more experience would have made it down safe. You wouldn't have spent 2 years in a Neo prison camp.
JT, Lieutenant Marsh. The door was open.
What is it, Lieutenant?
Intelligence reports Neo activity at a mesa in the desert south of here. Exofleet wants us to handle it.
Ready. Tell the squad to begin flight prep on the E-frames.
I guess you don't disapprove of personal relationships as much as you thought.
Hey, it's not what you think.
Drill, people! Stow your gear and check your jump packs.
Marsala, I want you to go along with the jump troops as liaison. Noretti will take your place in the E-frame.
Has Trooper Noretti been cleared to fly by medical?
Noretti will take your seat. You'll be weapons tech. Nara will pilot.
Today, Lieutenant Marsh. Let's not keep the Neos waiting.
Flying air support with the jump troops. And the rest of you. The rest of you, follow me. Stay in contact when we get inside. JT to Marsala. Tell Butler he can start his jump.
Any heroes in here? No, sir! Good! Let's jump!
Surrender, and you won't be harmed.
Man, these guys don't know how to surrender.
We're going after one, JT. I think we lost him.
Exosquad will be back to Exosquad.
This place gives me the creeps. I've got a bad feeling.
Activating stealth mode.
Let's try some psychological warfare.
Why not just open fire?
Why fire if we don't have to? Put your weapons down and leave your E-frames. We've got you surrounded.
Sounds like we found the war. Down!
Look out!
There still may be some Neos hiding in the deep caverns. We'll start flushing them out as soon as we rearm.
Would an old admiral be in the way if he wanted to come down and have a look?
Is that a good idea, sir?
Sitting in headquarters, you can forget what it's like to be a soldier. That's something we all need to remember. I'll fly down within the hour. Winfield out.
Admiral Winfield is on his way.
Winfield is coming here?
Is that important?
No, it's just... It'll be good to see him again. Can I talk to you alone?
Yeah, sure. Marsala, round up the rest of the squad.
Marsala is your friend. A Neo-Sapien. The enemy.
No, Phaeton is the enemy. Neos are just people who look different.
I used to hate the enemy, but not now. How do you fight without hate?
You do your duty, whatever it takes to get this war over with.
What if that meant taking a life in cold blood? Say, assassinating Phaeton.
Exofleet doesn't fight that way.
No, Exofleet doesn't.
I knew you'd come back when you got tired of walking. Was my replacement satisfactory?
Noretti did a good job today. It was almost like having you back there.
Frame up and reconfigure.
You know, Marsala, I like the desert. You can see a long way.
Alice Noretti is a Neo-Sapien.
What? What do you mean?
She never sleeps. She has avoided the medical examination for her flight clearance. And the dog that Bronsky found barks only at Noretti and myself.
Now, wait, you're telling me she's a Neo who looks like a Terran because a dog barked at her?
I would not have spoken if I did not have proof. Because of differences in the brain, an E-frame control processor must be reconfigured for a Neo-Sapien or Terran user. My E-frame did not need to be reconfigured after it was used by Noretti.
Well, maybe the E-frame reconfigured automatically.
JT, you must not let your emotions interfere with your judgment.
Hey, you know me better than that. It's just that... Well, losing Noretti came to mean everything that's wrong with this war. Any war. A young life. Wasted.
More lives may be at stake. If she is a Neo-Sapien, then we must ask ourselves, what is her mission? Admiral Winfield.
Noretti?
Most of the last pockets of Neo-Sapiens have been cleared.
Are you having any luck getting them to surrender?
The Neos don't give up easily, sir. Get down! Fifth platoon, this is Butler. Admiral Winfield's been attacked by an exotrooper in an E-frame.
Noretti.
I don't want to do this, Admiral Winfield, but the war must end.
What are you doing?
Phaeton has ordered me. I am a Neo. No! I am Alice Noretti.
Get ready. Give it up, Alice, before it's too late.
I'm sorry, JT.
I'm sorry, too.